When it comes to actors who can dominate a gritty action scene and then break your heart into a million pieces with just a single look, nobody does it quite like So Ji-sub. For over 2 decades, this powerhouse actor has been a titan of the Korean entertainment industry, building a legendary filmography filled with unforgettable characters. From stone-cold killers to hopeless romantics, he has done it all. Today, we are counting down the top 10 absolute best dramas and movies starring the one and only So Ji-sub. Let's dive in. Kicking things off at number 1 is Mercy for None. This is a very brutal, adrenaline-fueled action noir. In this relentless revenge thriller, So Ji-sub delivers a masterclass in silent rawness as Nam Gi-jun, a legendary former mob enforcer. 11 years after slicing his own Achilles tendon to leave the underworld behind, his fragile peace is shattered when his younger brother is brutally murdered. Forced back into the cold, concrete streets of Seoul's crime syndicates, Gi-jun unleashes a wave of unforgiving vengeance against the rival factions responsible. Every single fight sequence is beautifully choreographed, and Ji-sub's performance breathes a tragic, exhausting weight into a man who has nothing left to lose. It's gritty, it's bloody, and it is an absolute masterpiece that stands as my personal favorite of his entire career. Moving along to number 2 is his massive smash hit action drama, Agent Kim Reactivated. Taking the television world by storm, So Ji-sub steps into the shoes of Kim Do-hyun, a seemingly ordinary, mild-mannered single father who works a quiet 9-to-5 job at a local savings bank. But underneath his humble office persona lies a lethal past as a former elite National Intelligence Service covert operative known as Codename 66, a man so dangerous he was once blacklisted. He had retired to honor his late wife's dying wish to live a quiet life as a normal dad. But everything changes when his high school daughter suddenly disappears without a trace after being targeted by powerful forces. The ordinary father vanishes, and the deadlier-than-ever Agent Kim is fully reactivated. This incredible series serves up a brilliant Korean twist on the classic formula of Hollywood's Taken, combining fast-paced martial arts with a desperate, raw struggle of paternal love that is breaking television records. At number 3, we have Always, one of the most beautiful and heartbreaking romantic films in Korean cinema. So Ji-sub stars as Chol Min, a former boxer with a dark, haunted past who now works a quiet job as a parking lot attendant. His isolated world changes forever when he meets Jung-hwa, a fiercely cheerful woman he's slowly losing her vision. As the two fall deeply in love, Chol Min discovers a devastating truth. A tragic mistake from his past is directly connected to the accident that caused her blindness. In a desperate bid to pay for the surgery that could restore her sight, Chol Min enters a deadly, illegal underground fighting ring in a foreign country, risking his very life for her future. The emotional chemistry here is electric, and So Ji-sub's portrayal of a rough, broken man willing to sacrifice everything for love will leave you in tears. Coming in at number 4 is the sleek action thriller film, A Company Man. In this brilliant concept movie, So Ji-sub plays Hyung-do, a loyal, well-tailored employee at a seemingly mundane metal fabrication company. But behind closed doors, the business is actually a front for a highly organized contract-killing syndicate, and Hyung-do is their top assassin. He has never questioned a target or hesitated on a mission, until he meets a young colleague and his warm-hearted family. Experiencing the regular, peaceful life he was always denied, Hyung-do makes the ultimate mistake. He decides to quit. But in this company, resigning means becoming the next target. Trapped in a deadly corporate layoff, where his former co-workers are now his executioners, Ji-sub delivers incredibly crisp gun-fu action sequences wrapped in a chillingly cold corporate aesthetic. Sliding into number 5 is the moving fantasy romance film, Be With You. This movie is a gentle, tear-jerking masterpiece that showcases So Ji-sub's incredible depth as a protective father. He portrays Woo Jin, a grieving widower struggling to raise his young son alone after the tragic passing of his beloved wife Soo-ah. Before she died, she left behind an unbelievable promise. She would return on a rainy day 1 year later. Unbelievably, when the rainy season arrives, she reappears, but there's a massive catch. She has absolutely no memory of her husband or her son. Woo Jin gently takes her back into their lives, carefully resharing their history and falling in love with her all over again, knowing deep down that their time together is ticking away with the clouds. It is a profoundly emotional, beautifully shot exploration of grief, family, and destiny that will warm your heart and break it simultaneously. At number 6, we have Terius Behind Me. It is a perfect balance of comedy, action, and domestic chaos. Here, Seo Ji-sub plays Kim Bun, a legendary, heavily armed National Intelligence Service Black Ops agent who has gone deep into hiding after a failed mission cost him the love of his life. His ultra-serious, highly disciplined world gets completely turned upside down when he ends up becoming the live-in babysitter for his chaotic neighbor's energetic twin children. Watching a stone-faced, lethal secret agent navigate playground drama, fold tiny laundry, and use high-tech spy gadgets to solve neighborhood gossip is pure gold. The hilarious contrast between his lethal combat skills and his struggles with energetic toddlers earned Seo Ji-sub a well-deserved Daesang Grand Prize, proving his phenomenal range as a comedic actor. Number 7 is the ultimate feel-good, romantic comedy drama that captured hearts globally, Oh My Venus. Seo Ji-sub stars as Kim Young-ho, a high-society celebrity personal trainer, hiding behind the alias John Kim. After a painful childhood injury left him heavily traumatized, he lives a life of strict discipline and health. Enter Kang Joo-eun, a former high school beauty turned overworked attorney who has let her health slip and was recently dumped by her long-term boyfriend. When their paths cross, Young-ho reluctantly agrees to become her personal trainer to help her regain her fitness and confidence. What starts as a grueling, hilarious fitness regime slowly blossoms into a deeply supportive and incredibly passionate romance. The chemistry between the leads is incredibly mature, flirty, and genuinely sweet, making this the perfect comfort drama to watch when you need a good smile. Coming in at number 8 is the tense, high-stakes medical legal thriller, Dr. Lawyer. In one of his most complex roles, Seo Ji-sub plays Han Yi-hun, elite, double board-certified surgeon whose career is completely destroyed in an instant. After a manipulated surgical operation goes wrong, he is stripped of his medical license and loses everything he holds dear. Refusing to be defeated, Yi-hun pivots in the most brilliant way possible. He goes to law school and returns 4 years later as a high-powered medical litigation attorney. His new mission? To defend doctors wrongfully accused of malpractice while systematically tearing down the corrupt medical establishment that framed him. It's a fast-paced, gripping revenge drama filled with intense courtroom battles and operating room crises, anchored entirely by Seo Ji-sub's commanding screen presence. At number 9, Master's Son. This is the legendary supernatural romantic comedy that cemented Seo Ji-sub as the king of the genre. Ji-sub plays Jung-won, an incredibly arrogant, deeply cynical, and money-minded CEO of a luxury shopping mall kingdom. His life gets chaotic when he encounters Tae Gong-sil, a terrified woman who can see terrifying ghosts after a near-fatal accident. By pure accident, they discover a bizarre supernatural phenomenon. Whenever Gong-sil touches Jung-won's body, the terrifying ghosts instantly vanish. Desperate for peace, she clings to him like a human shelter, while he reluctantly uses her ghost-hunting abilities to uncover hidden fortunes. The banter in this drama is legendary, and watching Seo Ji-sub's cold, calculating character slowly melt into a deeply protective, hilariously jealous protector is incredibly satisfying to watch. Finally, wrapping up our list at number 10 is One Sunny Day, the beautifully understated hidden gem miniseries. If you are looking for a short, cozy, and relaxing watch, this is the absolute perfect choice. Seo Ji-sub plays a broken-hearted music festival producer who travels to the scenic, breezy Jeju Island to clear his head after a painful breakup. While there, he repeatedly runs into a bright, cheerful woman, and in a classic twist of fate, both of them end up getting robbed of their wallets and phones. Forced to rely on each other and share a guest house in the beautiful countryside, the two lonely strangers find solace in each other's quiet company. It's a slow-burn, atmospheric healing romance that captures the scenic beauty of Jeju Island, perfectly anchored by Seo Ji-sub's soft, gentle, and deeply comforting performance. From lethal secret agents and corporate assassins to romantic heroes and brilliant lawyers, Seo Ji-sub has proven time and time again why he is one of the greatest actors of our generation. But now, I want to hear from you. Which of these dramas is your absolute favorite? Did your top choice make the list? Or did I miss a hidden gem that you love? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more K-drama content, and click the notification bell so you never miss an episode.